Sound fiction.
Charlie Stoddart's dead.
What?
I'm sounding the bear warning.
Keep all the delegates in the building.
Rudy Buckle, Phil Barnes, Blair Jollands, Howard Bargroff, Fortitude.
Search the perimeter of the property. Prints, spur, or blood trail.
If you see the bear, shoot to kill.
What about him?
Go.
Stay in the back of the car till the officers return.
You think I'm bad at this?
For your own safety.
I'm excited you two are going to meet.
Scott Jones, Robert Brazier, Joseph Stracey, Ian Voigt, London Spy.
A month or two I could understand. I'm not so old I can't remember what it's like to be smitten. But 8 months listening to you declare how wonderful he is while failing to introduce us feels willful.
Sorry.
A prince on a bridge of a castle, moathead, lay-o-lay-o-lay.
Kevin Duff, Andy Deacon, Sally Hesketh, Ben Milton. The Sound of Music live.
Atop the dotehead, lay-o-lay-o-lay. Men drinking beer with a foam of loadhead, lay-o-lay-o-loo. Oh, ho, lay-o-lay, oh, oh, ho, lay-o-lay. Oh, ho, lay-o-lay, oh, lay-o-lay.
Now you've got me.
Janet, stop it.
Make you wish you'd never been born.
What's happening?
Adrian Rhodes, Simon Farmer, Jamie Roden, Anthony BAYMAN. The Enfield Haunting.
I'm right here.
What's your name?
My name is Joe.
Stuart Hilliker, Jim Goddard, Billy Quinn, Tom Dean, Dr. Foster. Sound team, Wolf Hall.
Put your arm down. Put your arm down.
Apportez l'épée.
And the BAFTA goes to Wolf Hall Sound Team.
The prop team have been here. There's a little X where you have to put this. There are a lot of us. It was the most fantastic production I've ever worked on in my life, ever. I recorded it. These guys made it sound fantastic. This is the post team from Lip Sync. We've all agreed that we would like to thank Peter Kosminski for being a director who encourages us to do our work on the set and after the production's finished filming. Peter, this one is for you. We'd also like to thank the BBC for making it possible to make a thing like Wolf Hall. It's been said before, we think the BBC are the best people in the world at making productions like Wolf Hall. And I'd like to thank Sarah Putt, my agent, who's believed in me for far too long. Thank you.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you very much indeed.
In the bag.
We are ridiculously pleased.
Very pleased.
We're a very giggly bunch of people at the moment. We're convinced we weren't going to do it, and now we're just thrilled.
Really, but I mean, Wolf Hall was. A lot of people have been talking about it across the board.
Yeah.
On the red carpet earlier on.
Yeah.
People were very excited and hopeful.
Yeah, I mean, Wolf Hall is, in one way, quite an old-fashioned bit of sound because it's just, it's a very sensitive, quite quiet piece. There aren't a lot of whiz-bangs. There's not a lot of things going on. But these guys, I mean, the execution scene that we showed when the award came up, it's a perfect example of just really subtle beautiful, sympathetic sound design. And it makes you cry. Made me cry.
And that's the thing, is that, you know, sound is used as to push the story on, not just, you know, to fill the atmos. You know, it's kind of more than that.
Absolutely, and we've just been saying we're really lucky because Peter Kosminski, who directed it, Peter loves sound. He's got a thing about it, and he will let us do our job. He lets me do my job on the set, and then he's with these guys, you know, afterwards, doing it afterwards. He's just a remarkable man.
And what is that? What does that mean to be let to do your job? Some people think, oh, we can't really see it, so we don't really get it.
The funny thing about sound is that you know, we've got a gag in the sound department that if you've got 70 people on your unit, that's 67 people looking after the picture, and 3 of us doing the other 50% of the work. And the thing about sound is that when you put those headphones on, you're in another world. You do get transported somewhere else. But the problem is that not everybody else gets transported with you. So it is understandable that when you've just seen the greatest performance ever, the stunt worked, everything was perfect, and you get some Herbert like me going, could we go again for sound? And you can understand people getting a little irritated. Peter is wonderful because he lets me do that. He lets me go again because he trusts me, and you know, I want to do the best for him.
And is there a sequence that stands out, even aside from the execution one? Is there anything that you think, oh, that was
Chaps, you mixed it.
Oh, wow. I mean, anything. I mean, anything with anything with Bernard Hillim was from our point of view, is an absolute joy because he's just, you know, he's a wonderful presence and a fantastic voice. But yeah, I mean, it's as I said, it's very subtle. The content of the show as well as the mix on it.
Which is sometimes the most powerful way, right?
Absolutely. And Debbie's music, which of course is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. Just had a chance to breathe because everything else was subtle and there was space in the mix there. Everything could, you know, the music, everything sort of had its little space and sort of place to move. So I can't even use the microphone.
And do you tend to use different themes, different instruments for specific characters recurring?
She does.
She does. Yeah. Yes, there's a Cromwell's theme, which is, you know, and of course there's I think about 6 scenes in the entire thing that he's not in, so it's a kind of very supporting kind of theme throughout. But yeah.
Well,
thank you very much indeed.
Lovely, thank you.
And the BAFTA goes to Laurie Rose for London Spa.